Okay, let's proceed. So I think the last class we went through with the concept of signal flow graph properties and few more terminologies. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So before going for next part, I think I told you syllabus for your first internal.
Yes, sir.
So I think I added signal flow graph, right?
Up to two tests.
Signal flow graph is not required for model number 2. So you can prepare model number 1 fully. Model number 2, transfer function and block diagram. So that much is enough for your first internal. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Because in 2 classes we can't finish signal flow graph completely. So we thought to give it for second internals. So any of block diagram concepts are done. So till there you can prepare. So if you have any doubt from first module and second module transfer function and block diagram, you can ask. So if not, we'll proceed. If you solve the problems, then only doubts will arise. So I hope you will do that 2 more days. So if you find any difficulties, we can discuss the next week. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's move ahead with the things what we left out. So what all the things we covered yesterday? We went through with properties. I think we listed all the 6 properties. So I hope everyone got what is the meaning of LTI system and the 6 properties. Out of this diagram representation we did for 3, 4, 5. So is this fine to everyone? The signal flow graph properties. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So then we started with some terminologies. So we went through with something called source node, nothing but your input path. Sink node, nothing but the output node. Then in between this, which is having both combination, input as well as output, that we called as a chain. So chain node. Then we went through with forward path. So then we went through with the feedback loop, self loop, path gain, and we discussed about dummy nodes. So is it what happened till here? So if anybody has doubts with any of these terminologies, let me know, because based on this only I was supposed to solve the problem after this explanation. Is it okay to everyone? So you got what is the meaning of feedback loop, right? Feedback loop, forward paths, path gain, dummy nodes when you're supposed to add. Is it okay till you? Shall we go with the remaining terminologies? Shall I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So coming for the next concept is non-touching loops. So what is the meaning of loop, right? So that loops may feedback loop or self loop. Sort of that the word with loop. See the terminologies what you're using here all will occur in gain formula. That is the one formula which we are the transfer function for the signal flow graph. So you should be so in that formula all this concept will come. So directly we're going and solving the problem without understanding what is the meaning of feedback path, forward path, non-touching loop doesn't make any sense. So that is what we're trying to learn here. Okay. So look at the definition. If you can underline the word, if there is no node common in between 2 or more loops. So if you have loops, if the node is not common between that loops, such type of things are called as non-touching loop. You can see 2 examples are given here. So x1, x1, x3, x4. I think this is x2. This is not x1. You can change this to x2. So there is printing mistake in this book. So x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay. So if we look at the loops, see they have mentioned clearly L1 and L2. You can look at the 2 loops are there, right? So L1 and L2. You can look at L1. So this is separate and this is separate. Am I clear? So the loop what they're chosen is this. look at the cursor what I'm moving. So X going in this way, I should take the output path, correct? Not this path. So is this outer loop what I am marking, is it touching your inner loop?
No, sir.
That is what the meaning of non-touching loop. So out of which how many are there? So L1, L2. That's why we can tell non-touching loops are 2. That is why the example is given as 2 non-touching loop. So one loop is here, one loop is outside. None of the loop are touching to each other nodes. If it was touching, then you should have not taken this as a non-touching loop. Am I clear? So similarly, look at the 3 non-touching loop. You can look at here. So L1, L2, L3, 3 loops are there. So each loop's nodes are not in contact with any of this. Okay. So assume that if I connect this X2 to X3 or X2 to X5, then we can tell what? So the loops are touching to each other. They are not called as non-touching loop. So it should be free, independent like this, how you are visible on the screen. So here example is for 3 loops. So they are told all 3 are non-touching. Hence it is example for 3 non-touching loop. So only one thing you should have in your mind. What is that? So no node common in between 2 or more loops. Is it fine? Is it fine, guys? Yeah, I'm asking people only. Is it okay? Shall I proceed? Okay. So yeah, similarly in non-touching loop, how we went through with this loop category, same way there is a concept on forward paths also and feedback loop also. I think yesterday we went through with forward path and feedback path, right? So similarly, you can see the content sentence here. If there is no common node between your forward path and feedback path, such kind of loop is also called as non-touching loop to that particular forward path. So don't think in your mind that every time whenever I find a loop, then only non-touching loop will occur. So it is a combination of your forward path and feedback path loops also. So there also you can consider the non-touching concept. You can look at this example. Say the forward path x1 and x4, x5. Similarly, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. So you have 2 forward paths. So look at this. Is this second forward path is touching first forward path? The second forward path, is it touching the first forward path? The nodes.
No,
With
sir.
respect to nodes I'm talking. See, x2, x3 is a second or first, your wish. So if you consider this x2, x3 is nowhere linked or connected to my x1, x4. So you can consider such type of forward paths also as non-touching loop for forward paths, because the formula, as I said, right, it involves all this concept. So you just have an awareness. So once you solve the problem, you get a clear picture. So now you just have an awareness. What is the meaning of that? So similarly, we can consider the self loop also as a non-touching forward path. You can look at here, x1, x2, then x5 is first forward path, then x2, x3, x4, x5. So this is your one more forward path. But look at here, the one more loop, self loop. Self loop is touching your second forward path, but not touching your first forward path. Agree? Agree. I'll repeat. x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 is one forward path. x1, x2 and x5 is one more forward path. And similarly, you can take x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 as one more. Correct? So out of these 3, which is not touching to each other? The second and third. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So if you look at the first one, so x1, x2, x3 is there. Again, x3 is there, means common node is touching. So that type I can't take it as non-touching loop. I hope everyone got a clear idea now. What is the meaning of non-touching loop with respect to loops, also with respect to your feedback path or self path? Is it fine? Okay. So coming to the last terminology which we are going to use in this signal flow graph, that is called as your loop gain. So I hope you already got something else gain in the other property called as path gain. So all the paths what we're tracing, we are supposed to multiply the gain, right? So similarly, we are supposed to consider loop gain separately because this is also involved in the formula that we will discuss later. So loop gain means you can look at here the product of all the gains of branches. Product of all the gains of branches forming a loop is called as a loop gain. So you can look at here. So G1, G2, G3 are the gain. So X1, X2, X3, X4 are the nodes. So you can see one loop is here, that is L1. So what I can write L1 formula, L1 is equal to G2 into minus H1, correct? So for this particular loop, L1 I want supposed to find what is the thing it tells, product of all the gains of branches forming a loop. So X2, G2 is there, H1 is there. So this product I'm supposed to take to find this L1. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the branch gains you are going to denote by G1, G2, G3, so on. The loop gains you are denoted by L1, L2, L3, so on. So there should be a clear picture between your G means what, L means what. So L is a loop gain, G is a individual branch gain. Okay. So similarly, you can look at this example. Can you tell me what is the answer for L2 and L1 here in this diagram? What I'm cursoring, the cursor which is moving, right? So what is L1, L2, guys? Here the gains are given with the
Loop
value of value. L1 is equals to
4 into minus 8.
minus 8. So 4 into minus 2 become minus 8. Good. Similarly, L2
Minus 5.
only minus 5 because it is self loop. So I hope you understood the logic now. What is the meaning of loop gains? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this completes the terminologies. So what all we are going to use in your signal flow graph problems or a Mansion gain formula. So properties and terminologies, if anybody have any doubts, you can ask, or else let me go with problems. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fine, good. So let's go with some methods are there to obtain your signal flow graph. So there are two methods. So they may give you a system equations. So I will teach you how to do or how to get a signal flow graph from two methods. So one is signal flow graph can be obtained from the given variable equation or a system equation. That is one method. Second method is the block diagram. So block diagram will be given. So from that, how to write a signal flow graph. So these two methods we will discuss. Then we will move on to your main Mansion gain formula. Okay. So let's proceed. So look at the heading. So you can see here, so they ask you to define the following like this. Forward path means what, dummy node means what. So these are all the expected theory questions. That's what I told. They may ask you to define for 2 marks. So you can see, so all the things are given here. So whenever you write any statement, make a clear picture how it is going to represent, write a diagram on that, then only you'll get a full marks. If you just make a statement, you're not going to get full marks. Okay. Let's come to methods to obtain signal flow graph. As I said, they have two methods. One is from the system equation. One more is from the block diagram. So we'll go with first one, system equations. So you look at, there are the steps to be followed. So represent each variable by a separate node. So I will show you how the question looks after this explanation of steps. So just understand, step number 1 tells represent each variable by a separate node. Means whatever equation they are going to give for you, for example v1, v2, v3, so that separate node you are supposed to create. That is first point. Second point, use the property that value of variable. I hope you went through with some property called as algebraic sum of all the signals entering at a node. Do you remember? Algebraic sum of all nodes entering at a node. Everyone, do you remember which property it was? Property number 4, right?
2.
Hey, property number 4, which we discussed about your algebraic sum of all the
Yes,
entering
sir.
nodes.
4.
Okay, na? So once you know that, then comes your coefficients. You need to represent the branch gain depending upon the question. then you need to show input output variable to complete a signal flow graph. So these steps is what you're supposed to follow. So let me give an example and let's try to analyze. So let me go to Paint now. Is it Paint visible, guys?
Sir.
Okay, so now assume that they are given a system equation in the question. So they will ask you to get a signal flow graph from the system equation. So just make a note of the question what I'm writing. So V1 is equals to, I want to solve parallelly with me. So 2V1 this first equation similarly is to V1 plus 5V3 plus 2V2. Is it okay? Visible, right? So similarly, they are given V3 also. So this is how the question will be for 6 to 8 marks. So if you understand the logic, it is so simple. So just need to plot a signal flow graph. So some logics are there that we'll discuss now. So V naught. Okay. I think this is not, first one is not V1 guys, it is VI, that is input part. Okay. So just change the first one. So V1 is equals to 2VI plus 3V2 and V2 is equals to 4V1 plus 5V3 plus 2V2. Third one is 5V2 plus V0 and last V0 is equals to 6V3. Is it okay? So this is how the question will be given. Now we'll try to analyze this. Question is written here. Shall we move it? Shall we go on?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is a given question. So the question is from this system equation you are supposed to get a signal flow graph. So signal flow graph is what I am supposed to get, right? So observe the variables what they are given clearly and tell me how many variables you have. That is the first thing you are supposed to make. How many variables you have, guys?
3 variables, sir.
So you're telling that V1, V2, V3 are the 3 variables. Good. So along with that I have VI, Vout also,
Source
right?
node. Yes, sir.
So you should
6,
consider all. 6 or 4 or 5 are?
6, sir.
VI, V0, V1, V2,
5,
V3.
sir.
5, sir.
Only 5, right? So you have input, that is VI, then output V0. So in between this, there are 3 more variables called as V1, V2, V3. Am I clear with the first point, everyone? Is it okay, guys? So VI is your input, V0 is output. In between Vi and V0, we have 3 variables. So this is how the logic will go. Is it okay till here? So don't write a sad signal flow graph. You should make all the comments what I'm telling now. Otherwise, again, you can't expect full marks. See, by seeing equation, straight away if you write signal flow graph, you will get a marks only for signal flow graph. So before that, how to write that signal flow graph? Steps need to be shown in a statement. So what I told, out of which you can make a comment, 5 variables are there. So Vi acts like an input, Vout output, and remaining V1, V2, V3 are act as a system variable between input and output. Am I clear with the first point?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now we got an idea that how the signal flow graph look like. So what is the step number 1 tells in your represent each variable by a separate node. Sarinappa. So you have how many variables now? So I'm just writing that 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So each variables you are representing with help of node. So you can name it. So this is the first step what I'm teaching. So Vi is here, V0 is here. I think, yeah, correct now. So this will be your V1, V2 and V3. Is it okay till here?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now we need to know how to get this signal flow graph. So analyze the thing carefully, guys. Look at the first equation, V1. So now V1 is given with some equation. So it is depending on what
Input and V2.
VI and V2.
Good. So it is depending on VI and V2. So observe things carefully. If VI is connected to V1, it means it look like this. Agree? So arrow mark, I can't go in this way. Why? Why?
Sir, it's an input source.
Good. So
Outgoing.
that is a mistake you'll commit. So be careful. So whenever we start with respect to my input, so obviously the direction will be like this. Okay, na? So what is the gain they are given? Branch gain.
2.
So you should write 2 here. Any doubts, anyone till here?
No, sir.
Good. So now the question will come for V2. So V2 is connected to your V1, correct? V2 is connected to your V1 with a gain of 3. Now the question will come, if I join the thing like this and if I do arrow mark like this, is it going to become correct?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right? Because
Yes, sir.
V1 is having 3 V2, that V2 is depending on V1. If you write like this, it is like outgoing, it is not incoming. Agree here? So what is the equation I told? Algebraic sum, that is what step number 2 tells, right? You need to find the entering things, algebraic sum for V1, Vi and V2 should be entering. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So now you tell me this concept what I told, it went wrong, right? So now the possibilities are what? So you want me to write the things like this? Is it like this?
Yes, sir.
If you write
Yes,
like
sir.
this, okay, fine, let me complete. So if you write like this, then question will come for the next path. So whenever you plot the next V2, you just observe the equation carefully. Do you have any other equation for V2 which is depending on V1? Look at second equation. Look at second equation. So what is telling? So V2 is having 4V1. So what is the meaning of this?
Depends on V1.
Correct. So in place of 3, if I write the things like this, so if I connect one more connection and it is depending, it means the connection should be what? It should be in like this. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now always be alert whenever you write the things like this. So you just make a hint which is having in between. Similarly, this V1 is for V2. So whenever you equations, so you need to consider that as a loop. It means our paths will have a continuity. So forward path has continuity. Let me rewrite this diagram. This with respect to the second equation and gain as 4. I can connect like this with arrow mark pointing to, and I can consider it as a gain of 3. Can you make out difference between first diagram to second diagram? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
See, we know
Yes,
that
sir.
how the forward path look like, right? So always we will go with tracing a straight line. That is the first forward path. So it means if you want to satisfy this condition, so I should have all the forward paths in one direction. If you go the things which I wrote earlier, so this won't satisfy. It will take some other trace and it will go here. Getting here?
Yes, sir.
I hope everyone got till here what I taught. Any doubts, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now we have finished V1 category and V2 category. We have finished one path, that is 4. So left out things, can you tell me now? Left out things. So V2, V3 is there. V3 is there with a gain of 5. So now again what I should write? Do you want me to write like this?
Avoid path with gain path.
It should be like this, how I wrote for earlier. Correct? Why?
Forward path 5.
Look at here. This V3 is having one more equation. Like how we went through this concept. 3V2 and 4V1. Similarly, we have 5V3 and V3 equation with respect to this. Getting here?
Same 5. Yes, sir.
So I should connect one like this. That is what my what 5V2
Feedback path loop.
getting. Then
Yes,
how to
sir.
write this next one? This is like this. This is for third equation I'm writing. Any doubts? Anyone till here?
No, sir.
Good. So now anything else left out to V2? There is one
Yes,
more
sir.
term.
2.
What is the meaning of that?
So
One
it's
more loop,
on
sir.
that loop, sir.
Itself. Itself means what is the name I told you?
Towards V2.
What is the name of
Self
that
loop.
loop called as? Very good. Self loop. So V2 to V2 means it is having a self
Self loop.
loop. So arrow mark you should give twice. So one is going in this way, one is coming in this way. Means it is in. So complete loop. And what is the gain, guys? Is it 2?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So I hope you're understanding, right? Any difficulties? Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine. So now we finish till 5V2. Then you can look at here. So V3 is directly connected to V0. So straight away I can connect. So V3 to V0. This is, let me write this nearby. So this is your V3, right? Okay. So now what we went through. So V3, you can look at here, V3 directly connected to V0. So we can connect. So output is depending directly on V3. So what is the arrow mark? Is it like this?
Yes, sir. 6 we should write.
Yes. So if you write V0 with a gain, see if nothing is there means understood 1. So it should have a thing entering. So V2 is entering. Similarly, V1, V0 with one gain should be entering. So I should trace one more loop like this and I should connect this one. So this finish your first 3 equation. What is last part? The output part. So output V0 is equal to 6V3. So for V0, if it is 6V3 means from V3 there should be an arrow mark coming towards. So this is how it looks.
V0.
Understood?
6.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It is any see using a system equation we are able to get a signal flow graph. So if anybody have any doubts, you can ask. See what all things we wrote step by step, equation by equation. You just make a comment in one sentence. Then at the diagram, you can write at the final one. Is it okay? If you want, you can mention V1 separately, V2 separately, V3 separately. Then you can combine all together and get an equation like this. I mean signal flow graph. That is also correct. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Good. So if anybody doubt, you can ask, or else let me go with the second method. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Fine. Shall I give one problem you will solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that will be better because you will get an idea. So if you keep doing, you'll be keep watching and you will forget the things. And one more thing, yeah, Sanidhi, you're there.
Yes, sir.
Whether the notes of all the module is it given in your group? I think
Yes,
till
sir.
block diagram. Till block diagram. First module, what all things we have solved in the class is it given here?
No, like notes has not been shared, sir.
Notes means the problem from the textbook
Uh,
only.
yes, sir.
That itself is what I have given. Correct now? So I think I have
Ah,
given
yes.
till block diagram.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I have not given, just let me know. Okay. Yeah, read on the question. So let me change the question now. Read on. So V1 equals 4Vi plus 6 V2 plus 5 V3. Similarly, they are given V2. V2 is equals to 8 V1 plus 7 V3 plus 4 V2. Then V3 is given 6 V2 plus 8 V0 plus 4 V3. And last V0 is equals to is it okay? Visible question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So analyze it properly and try to it. I am not going to explain this. So if you're able to solve this, then you'll get an idea how to solve a problem based on this, right? Finish it off. And one more thing, guys, today afternoon 2 o'clock, I will just share the quiz link. So try to answer that. Okay. Because we didn't do any quiz, right? Quiz one, we did 2 surprise tests because quiz was not happened. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today afternoon 2 o'clock, I will share the quiz link for your control system, quiz one. So try to answer that. Yeah, solve this. So after solving, let me know. So I will give option for you to explain by sharing your screen. So I told you in your internals time, right? So next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there is no objective type how we used to write earlier. It will be only descriptive for 30 marks. So 2 questions will be given. So you can answer 15 marks for each. So you'll be having options. Okay. So 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Each carries 15 marks. In that it may be having A, B, C, so on. Okay. So there is no objective. So 1 hour will be given plus 15 minutes grace to upload your document. So it will be done in Teams only. Is it okay? So I hope you have written the question right. So let me come back for your share screen. If anybody have finished, you can tell me. Yeah. Who was this? Yeah. Yeah, Shobita. Will you project your answers? What you got?
Sir, I have laptop, so can I share you in WhatsApp, sir?
Okay, fine. No problem. So anybody is else finished means you can show the answer. Yeah, yes, yes. Okay, fine. So you didn't got same answer what your friend is showing there.
Yes, sir.
So you have two self loops, Alapa, because they are given V2 and V3 both. So again you have 5 variables. So Vi, V0. Okay, V1, V2, V3. Good. So is it fine? Understood everyone now? How to write a signal flow graph using your yeah, good issues. Using your given equation. Any doubts anyone with this?
No, sir.
Good. So shall we move on to one more last method, that is from the given block diagram. So I hope everyone already got the block diagram, how it looks. So from that there is some slight logic or steps to be followed to get a signal flow graph. It's just a naming wise. We'll just go ahead now. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me show the steps first, then we'll take a problem. So this is what the problem we just finished. So you can see a statement how they are made. So you just write one statement and write the final answer. So coming to the last part, from the given block diagram. So from the given block diagram, how to get a signal flow graph. Look at the first step. So name all the summing point and takeaway point in the block diagram. So if whenever you see a block diagram, how much are summing points are there, you should name it, because I need a node, right? See, we know that block diagram is complex than your signal flow graph. Signal flow graph representation takes place only with help of nodes. So to get that node, I should do naming. That is what the first point tells. For example, you have 4 summing point, you make it as S1, S2, S3. That S indicates summing point. Then if it is takeaway point or breakoff point, whichever name you want to feel comfortable, go ahead. So takeaway point T1, T2, T3, T4, so on. Okay. Step number 2, represent each summing and takeaway point by separate node in signal flow graph. So first step is you need to name it. Second step is mark with help of nodes. Okay. Connect them by the branches instead of blocks. So there was a block, right? G1, G2, G3. Instead of that, just connect it with a straight line and designate the branches and indicate the arrow mark, however it is given in the block diagram, whether it is from input to output or output to input, that you are supposed to mention. And last step is show the input and output nodes separately if required to complete the signal flow graph. So you got the steps? Is it okay? Shall we proceed with the problem? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So look at this problem. See, the marcation of S1, S2, T1, T2 is not given the question. That is done after doing the first step. So excluding that S1, S2, remaining diagram is what the given question. So step 1 is followed here. So we have plotted the naming for summing point. Since 2 summing point are there, S1, S2. Okay, na? Then what is your G1, G2, G3? That is your gain. So I hope you have already seen how the gain look like in the signal flow graph, right? That we are not doing anything. Similarly, how many breakaway point or takeoff point you have? You can look at here, 1 and 2. Any of this point is output point, so no need to consider. So 2 are there, right? Then how many loops you have? I mean, with respect to feedback loops or feedback paths.
2.
So H1, H2. How many forward paths?
2 forward path.
2.
2. So G1, G2, G4, G1, G3, G4. Correct?
G4.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now, what is the way you're supposed to get simple thing? So let me crop this and paste in Paint. This is the thing. So after knowing step 1, so we got this step. So from here, you have to supposed to calculate or write a signal flow graph. Okay, na? So now S1, S2, T1, T2 are marked. So along with input output, tell me how many nodes you have. How many nodes? Input is 1 node. Sign up.
5, sir.
S1, T1. I'm cursoring there. I think you can
6.
count.
6.
Right?
6.
Then S2 is there. You should be very careful while counting. Okay.
6.
Totally how many you have? 6.
6.
So this will tell you clearly that how many nodes I'm supposed to mark. I'm supposed to mark 6 nodes. So mark the 6 nodes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are counted including your input output. Okay, na? So in your first node is input path. So first path connection, this one, this talk I'm talking. Okay. So RS is connected straight away like this. So let me change the color. So RS is connected straight away like this. Okay, Napa. And what is the gain for this? What's the gain?
1, sir.
1. I told you, right? If it is not given, you have to go with default 1. Okay, na? Now, so this you can mark it as a name RFS or input. RFS or input. Now, what is this naming here? Is it S1?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is S1, then followed by
T1.
T1. So how it is there? Like that only you show that. So that thing, that is a simple concept.
S2.
S2,
T2.
then T2, then output. Okay, na? So T2, then you have output here. Fine. So again from T2 to output, it is simple. You can connect one straight line and you can designate the arrow mark like this. Okay, na? Now the connections in between this. So you have 4 variables, S1, T1, S2, T2. Yeah, now you tell me what are the connections I should make. So between S1 to T1, what I should connect? I should connect a straight line, that is your branch. And what is the representation, guys?
G1.
What is the arrow mark?
G1.
Arrow
Forward.
mark?
Forward.
Good. So it is like this. Artha ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Next T1 to S2.
G2.
G2 and G3 both.
You have 2 connections. Good. So one is your G1. Arrow mark, both are in forward path only.
Yes, sir.
So this is your G2. Similarly, there is G3. See how diagram is there? Same way we are representing in a flow. That's all. So this is your G3. Any difficulties? Anyone till here? Is it okay? Next, S2 to T2. So again, you have 2 connections. So one is for G4, one is for feedback. Correct and wrong?
Yes, sir.
So connect S2 to T2 with feedback. With a gain of G4, and feedback is from output to input, means from T2 to S2.
S2.
So arrow mark should be very, very careful. It should be like this, and you should not forget this minus, guys. You should write minus H2. Always gain will be negative. Kata, because we are following negative feedback path. Okay. Over. That's all.
From
H1
output
is
to
sir.
S1.
Actually, this is not from output. See, if you connect from output, the sequence will go wrong. Correct? Will you connect like this? If you connect like this, it is wrong, right? See, the connection here and here both are same, no, yeah. Output should be separate. You should not mix the output here.
No, sir.
So you're not supposed to mix the output. Am I clear to everyone?
Sir.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
can connect from T2 and this both connection are same. So this part and this part in between is your system. So if you connect here, then the logic will go wrong. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So you connect same from T2, and where I should connect, guys? Connect to
S1.
good. Connect to S1 and mention this as
Minus H1.
Minus
H1.
H1.
Okay. Understood? So is it completed your signal flow graph now?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulties, anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Good. So then let me give one problem. So you solve this because block diagram you already done n number of problems. So out of that, how to plot a signal flow graph. So see, there is reverse concept also. From the signal flow graph, they may ask you to get the block diagram. I hope by seeing this, is it understood now? You can do vice versa also easily.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
anyhow, summing point will be given like S1, S2, and takeoff point will be given as T1, T2. That will clear clear picture that where I should connect summing point, where I should connect summing point. So both possibilities of question you can expect: block to signal and signal to block. So both you just have an aware. One if understand means other you can write easily. Okay. So just let me get one more question for you. Just a second. Let me hold screen. See, try to solve model number 1 and model number 2 till block diagram. If you find any difficulties, let me know, because unless until you dump on the paper, you won't get any difficulties. Okay, so let me take this problem. Is it visible? Question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for this, I want you to plot a signal flow graph. So if you want, let me crop it and paste a new page. They keep solving the assignment also. I told you, group wise assignment is for assignment purpose. To prepare for entrance, prepare complete assignment question. Don't prepare like group wise. Okay. So I hope in that signal flow graph question is there. Correct now? There was one signal flow graph question. You can exclude that. So after finishing that topic, you can go ahead. Is it okay? I think that day Sudhanva asked. Correct, Sudhanva?
Yes, sir.
So excluding that, you write remaining year. Or also, I think all group it consisting of one signal flow graph question. So exclude that you can write once we finish that topic. Yeah. So for this, so let's try to get a signal flow graph. So whatever signal flow block diagram they give, stick onto the procedure. So nothing reduction technique required for you. Just you need to do connections. That's it. So finish off this and tell me. I will give option for you to share the screen. So next week we will keep for revision of your syllabus for internals here. So we will do the next topic of signal flow graph after your internals. Solving right, everyone? I think question is clear. It's on the screen. Yeah, someone is focusing. Just a second here. Yeah, yes. I just turn the page here. So G1, G2 are in parallel connection.
Series only, sir, but we should connect in series only, sir.
Yeah, it should be in series. Otherwise, this will tell you that both are in parallel because you're given summing point no, yeah. So if you connect
sir.
like that, it will tell that it is having parallel connection. You give a straight line, you give two gain, nothing wrong in that.
Okay, sir.
So it should be in series only, okay? Apart from that, remaining part, continue further. G1, G2, okay. How many summing points? You have 3, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many breakaway point or takeaway point?
1, sir.
Only one takeoff point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others, you got same answer? You just show full diagram here. Let them see and tell the answer. Yeah? Everyone? You go till output, Yashas. Right. Towards your right. Output part. Okay. So here G3, G4 parallel, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the difference what I told from that to this. Okay, na? So others, is it same diagram? What you got?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
can
sir.
we write G1 and G2 as G1 into G2?
Yes, you can. You can make both gain combined. Anyhow, it's a series combination, no?
Yes,
So
sir.
if it is series combination, nothing but you can write one gain as G1, G2. That is also possible.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah. So apart from that, remaining is okay?
yes, sir.
Good. So I hope everyone got a clear picture now. Yeah, good, Ashish. Okay, fine. Yeah. So that completes your two subtopics what we had, two methods to get your signal flow graph. So till here you can expect 5 to 6 marks, including the definition what we are told. So remaining 12 to 14 marks you can expect from that Mansion gain formula. That is where you are going to fetch the full marks. So be alert with that topic that we will discuss after internals, because if you have any doubts, we will discuss that in the next week. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, since we told it is a revision class, see if you do revision, that will be better. So let's keep one presentation. So whichever topic you want, you pick from this syllabus wise. So you give 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes presentation, so that it will be like revision also, it will be like presentation count also, because we have 10 marks for this, right? Last time we did it. You remember?
Yes,
Shall we
sir.
go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that I'll get a clear picture that how much you understood, and if we also work out with solving, and then it will be helpful for us. Okay. So topic, I will give option for you only. So 101 is not there. I think still is not recovered yet. Okay, fine. So we will keep Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday we'll get one class. So from Thursday interns, we'll see about Wednesday class for to do a revision or not if required, because my subject is on second day, I think, correct? Friday, 43. Friday morning you will get. Okay. So will you pick the topics of your own to do presentation? Everyone. So simple example you will give from model number 1. If you go with your mechanical system, so you tell what is the meaning of mechanical system, and based on that you can solve 1 or 2 problem as a presentation. Is it okay? I'm giving an example. So likewise, individual can decide your topic and you can message me, because I'm leaving topic option to you. Anyhow, everyone has to prepare 1.5 model for first internal, right? Whichever topic you want to present for your comfortable, go ahead. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So from 1 or 2 will start from Monday. So we'll see how many will get complete. Then we'll continue Tuesday, Wednesday also. So get prepared along with your preparation for the internals. I hope it won't take much time. Whatever things you have presented on the sheet, same thing you can project there. That is also possible. If you want to make slides like that, how we did last semester, you can go ahead, or project your sheets clearly and explain. Is it okay? Even is it
Okay, sir.
fine? Okay, we'll stop here. So you can join the next class.